Whenever someone invokes my name, they come under my divine protection. Not even death can touch them. I grant them the courage to be fearless. This is my solemn promise. There's just one thing you must grasp. Pay close attention. Even if the heavens collapse, the ground shatters, life comes to a halt, or countless catastrophes unfold, you need to keep this in your heart. Even if the entire universe floods, do not fear. Chant my name and then see. You will witness that I hold you close to my chest. Certainly, absolutely, this is true. Never forget this. Do not ever be afraid. Chanting my name, I am the name. When you chant, I embrace you. Look, if you're chanting the Lord's name, taking refuge in the divine, observe closely, because astonishing things will certainly manifest over the course of your life. If God hadn't helped at that moment, life itself would have been destroyed. At every step, at the exact right time, a miraculous wonder revealed God's intervention. Look, God saved me. Look, this is what He did. This world is a dream created by my illusion. Do not be afraid or tempted by what you see. It is false. God says, do not desire this. It is untrue. Illusion is deceptive. Not by your uncle, not by Yama. What is not appears to be. What is hidden. These are the acts of illusion. Truth, truth, truth. Only my name is the truth. Chant my name. Take my name. Do you think I am confined to the material possessions and illusions of this world? Listen, the Lord of illusion says, I will immerse you in the ocean of bliss. That is my name. Apart from me, what you see in the world is not real. I alone am. I am the completeness of completeness, the essence of Brahma, the peace of peace, and I even grant space to the skies. The moment my name is called with tears spilling from the eyes, it will create an ocean of joy within you, and I will embrace you to my chest. Even if the great apocalypse comes, causing the destruction of the entire universe, along with the annihilation of gods like Indra and others. But my devotee is never destroyed in any era. My devotees never perish. This was declared in the Bhagavad Gita. Those who believe, those who accept will understand and be uplifted by the name. It purifies the inner self very quickly. The name imparts the realization of the pure Brahma. It grants liberation. If the one chanting the name desires worldly things, it is not such a big issue that fulfillment would face obstacles. But chant the name to the extent where the sins are first destroyed. There is no greater pilgrimage than the one who chants the name. If half of your mind is distracted while chanting, go somewhere for a holy bath or to purify yourself. But truly, there is no need for that when you're chanting the supreme name. When a name chanter touches the Ganges, it purifies everyone's sins. But through the touch of a name chanter, even the Ganges becomes sinless. The name is the greatest religious plane, the highest act of devotion. If you're chanting the name, remember the name itself is the supreme deity, capable of subjugating even Kesava, drawing the divine under its influence. Even Rama is brought under the influence of the name. These words are immensely powerful. The name dominates the unconquerable. The act of chanting the name is the supreme penance. Chanting the name is very challenging, and practicing the name is extremely profound. When the name starts being chanted, it sparks a burning feeling in the heart, as the sins within must be erased without undergoing them. Those unsettled must bear physical consequences, which leaves them uneasy. This burning, initiated by chanting the name, is unraveling your destiny. The bodily punishments you might have experienced are turning to ashes. Quietly endure. Showing this immaturity in thought won't help comprehension. Day by day, age is passing and each breath is getting wasted. You think this is the time for entertainment, but know this, time is nearing its end. Death is approaching. You don't know at which moment it will strike. You came to earn the name. And after this, who knows whether you'll ever get a human body again to chant the name. Supreme devotion. If the name is being chanted, the devotion is supreme. The name is supreme power. If chanting the name continues, you will become extremely powerful. The name is supreme motion. If it's being chanted, you need not worry if your welfare will happen or not. The name holds the highest position. By chanting it, we are residing in a supreme state, attained by taking the name. The present, past, and future all become purified. The wrong behaviors from our past are cleansed through chanting the name in the present. Through chanting in the present, not only is the present sanctified, but the future also becomes pure. Our future will shine bright. Chant the name tirelessly, relentlessly. My own fear causes flames to ignite continuously. My power alone is the burning and illuminating force. Because of my strength, the sun shines. Due to my power, the wind is mighty. And through my energy, diverse divine forces execute their work in Indra's domain. Death itself performs its duties through my strength. Anyone devoted to me and chanting my name shall transcend the three worlds. My loyal devotee who continuously chants my sacred name, let the might of all three worlds attempt to challenge him, yet such an event has never occurred. Witness the incredible strength of one who chants my name. Even my Sudarshan chakra is powerless against a devotee truly devoted to me. Indeed, my own chakra holds no dominion over the one deeply reciting my name. On one occasion during an assembly, this legend was shared and recounted by Devara. Sri Naradji is a great storyteller, always narrating the glories of God's name and divine virtues. To enhance the glory of mercy and salvation, these divine appearances occur. He is the living embodiment of God. Perhaps the king's name was Pratap Rudresh. He was a powerful Chakravarti emperor, and Lord Raghunath Ji was seated on the throne. Sri Ram Ji, along with great sages and rishis, was present in the assembly. Narad Ji met them outside and said, "Are you going inside to get the Lord's darshan? Please offer salutations to Bharat Ji as well." There were many Brahma Rishis seated there. You'll bow to all of them. Yes, that is the tradition. Salute to the saints, even Vishwamitra Ji. Why? He is a Brahma Rishi. Where is the Brahma Rishi from? Born in the Kaushik dynasty, he attained the Brahma status through penance in the warrior lineage. Yes, but not originally. What is your intention? Just do it like this, without touching your head. Pay respect to all the Rishis, leaving behind the worldly approach. In the royal court, salutations were offered to the Lord. He placed a mat under the feet of all rishis but paid no specific attention to Vishwamitraji, simply making a gesture before him. At last, when everything was done, Naradji sat near Vishwamitraji and asked, "Did you notice anything?" Lord Swamiji said, "What about Pratap Rudra? He greeted everyone by bowing fully, but what about you? You saw that, didn't you?" Yes, it seemed different. Did you observe anything special? Perhaps he was saying that originally. Yes, the Brahmarishi later, through penance, his courage ignited like fire. Punishment was inevitable. Such a vow was taught among Brahmarishis like you there. And here, amidst such emotions, Raghunath stood and said in court, "I will seek you, Lord. Who dares dishonor you?" When they left, Raghunath commanded, "By evening, his head should be at my feet." "O Lord, I speak truthfully before you. If by sunset I do not place his head at your feet, I am not a Raghuvanshi." You calmed down, reassured by the truth of the words. Meanwhile, he peacefully relaxed in his palace while everyone whispered, "Eat, eat, he will be killed by evening." God resolved that by evening his throat would be cut. Vishwamitra Maharaj, you have trapped us. Truly. Let's return. Initially, you had only advised to fold hands. We said, we didn't realize things would turn complicated. Now the issue is worse. Lord, how can we save the daughters? Raghunath said, "I, a Raghuvanshi, swear to uphold truth. God never speaks falsehood. You will be spared. There is one solution. The great devotee Hanuman can save them. But how can Hanuman go against Lord Ram?" They replied further, "Whatever happens, we cannot reach Hanuman to converse." If someone is capable of commanding Hanuman, other than Lord Ram, only Mother Anjani can. Let us approach her. I will meet Mother Anjani. Bowing down with tears, I cried, "Dear Mother, protect us." She compassionately asked, "What is your trouble?" I answered, "Only in this maternal realm can you save me. Speak, a king wants to kill me. Save me from him. That king wants to kill me. My son, Mahabali Hanuman, obeys every command I give without ever failing. Go, I will ensure your protection." Naraji mused inwardly, the mission is complete. Our work is complete because now there will be light in the name of God. Lord Hanuman Maharaj son command me, Mother, I have taken the vow to protect this. Until now I haven't asked who the king is, the one who will kill, but I have said that maybe my mother. By your order, there's no one born in the three worlds who could harm what my mother has vowed to protect. Who is the king then? With folded hands, they said it is Lord Ram, Hanumanji. What is this to the Lord Mother? What pledge have you taken against my Lord's protection? How can I do this? Mother said, we have already given our promise. Hanumanji said, then wisdom, whatever wisdom exists, all of them come from Goddess Saraswati. And even Saraswati is inspired by God. And God resides within her intellect. Who can be wiser than him? That is why the supreme knowledgeable one is Lord Hanuman Maharaj. Among all the wise individuals, he is the most superior and eminent. Hanumanji Maharaj said, let's move to solitude. In solitude, he took a seat. Only a little time was left before evening. Now, where your breath pauses, take the name there. Just keep chanting Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Let this sequence not break. Start this way, for if there is any error in taking the name, at that moment, only God's arrow can cut through. Otherwise, it cannot. Do not worry. Sit down. He said chanting, Sitaram, Sitaram, Sita. Hanumanji Maharaj picked up cymbals and there was a gathering around the area. God shot his divine arrow, a resolute one, and Hanumanji, while doing a circumambulation, returned unexpectedly. Why did he come back? God asked, has this never occurred before that my unbeatable arrow returned? How did it reverse without hitting the target? Have I not shot another one that works? In the three worlds, who is the one for whom the arrow missed its target? Lakshman was instructed to promptly proceed to the site of resistance to uncover the issue, and why not at his neck? The unyielding arrow was destroyed. Witnessing the scene, the all-knowing Hanumanji felt immense sorrow and tears brimmed in his eyes. Lakshmanji, filled with profound divine love, began to clap while joyously chanting Sitaram, Sitaram repeatedly. You had vowed to complete this by evening, hadn't you? The Lord said, please be patient, Gurudev, I will personally go. When he said he would go personally, another replied, I will also go myself and see, observe the decision you make. All the Brahma sages, along with Naradaji carrying his veena, were ready to watch the divine happenings. Chanting everywhere were cries of Sitaram. Hanumanji Maharaj's chants and Sitaram echoed. The Lord realized the truth behind the endless chant of his name. His divine arrow couldn't pierce someone whose neck resonates with his name. With his Sudarshan chakra, he declared, I will not sever it where my name flows. Gurudev was then pleased and revealed, I wanted to show that your name surpasses even your unbeatable weapons. Your power lies in your name. I wanted to demonstrate that your name stands above even your divine weapons. Someone might test your powerful weapons, but your name remains supreme. The Lord said, my Sudarshan chakra could never cut the neck of someone chanting my name. Trust the Lord and believe that his divine activities often manifest in ways that seem perplexing, leaving one to question their credibility. Such divine actions bring relief through hidden sweetness. The divine laws crafted by the Lord often defy human understanding, and our intellect, clouded by illusion, fails to comprehend his plans. By chanting the name, one attains an extraordinary power. The current hardship has arisen in these 4 days due to acts of sin caused by some influence. Maya has created a drama and your faith has diminished. Alas, it's a battle. Sometimes when the body is wounded by a flood from the opposition, a true warrior doesn't flee in fear. Similarly, challenges are placed in the path of devotion. No matter how many obstacles there are, if we don't stop chanting his name, none of these difficulties will affect you. The memory of Hari is eternal. The great sage Vyasa says the love for his name develops only in the company of a saintly devotee who chants his name. Without the company of saints, one cannot develop interest in devotion. Wherever chanting occurs in connection with saints, the chanter himself preaches the name, and along with the preaching, a power is transferred which is called Shaktipat. This power is transmitted through words, through sight, through touch, and even through intent. The power of chanting the name is transferred to ordinary beings with confidence. Chant His name, understanding this. His sight has seen you, His intent has blessed you, and His word has spoken to you. Only then does chanting truly begin. No, a sinner cannot call upon Radha. Believe this, as a sinful nature opposes devotion, saintly beings who embody the qualities of worship are compassionate servants of the Lord. It is their grace that starts the chanting. Unless we encounter saints, the truth remains that a deep love for God's feet and His divine name cannot truly flourish. We often find ourselves absorbed in the pursuit of various pleasures, oblivious to the reality that everything must one day be left behind as we return to mere dust. In seeking eternal tranquility, humanity has traversed countless lifetimes. This everlasting peace is attainable solely through Lord Krishna, whether one is sitting, walking, eating, or engaged in worship. God's two potent powers, Maya, delusion, and devotion, affect us profoundly. One makes us forget, while the other elevates us to divine remembrance. We remain trapped by Maya, an entity dedicated entirely to diverting our focus away from devotion and the remembrance of the divine presence. Glance around, you might notice scenes of eating or drinking, the hunger action, all driven by devotion. When devotion takes hold, every bite is accompanied by Radha, Radha, Radha. Even when sipping water or working, Radha, Radha. Even during eating, Radha, Radha enhances profoundly. Recite the name while moving, sitting, or resting. When we prepare for sleep, imagine it might be our final hour. Who knows if this could be the last night? While drifting to sleep, focus solely on Radha, Radha. And when you sip water, chant along to cleanse your thoughts. Every single bite of food is taken while invoking Radha, Radha, Radha. It reveals spiritual power, purifies thoughts, and cleanses conduct. Sit with the name, walk with the name, sleep with the name. As long as there is breath, chant the name. Saints have experienced that there's no friend like the name of God. Why is it hard to chant the name? Impurity of sight sees sin. Impure speech criticizes others or engages in gossip and sin. Lust has made behavior filthy and impure. Look around, go to the temple, visit saints with caution. Good fortune like this doesn't come without God's grace. As you sit and listen, you receive something which is not found elsewhere. Even during satsang, your gaze falters. Place sweet pudding on one side and filth on the other, yet a pig would run toward the filth. Our minds have become like pigs, attracted to waste, chasing pleasures of the body. Where is the ultimate bliss in this? It is to rise above this that God has given us the human form and satsang, the scriptures, and study. This is an opportunity to immerse in devotional feelings, yet the nature of such individuals remains restless, with their hearts not staying steady. What to do if even this name begins to calm anger, work, and purify the mind? If our hearts are preoccupied with lust, the name won't resonate, the name will halt. We must sanctify every aspect, speech, vision, hearing, the entire body, including our inner core, with this name, so that God's grace may fill us. Take care to cherish this very body as God does with his heart. When God appears, it's not just in spirit. They manifest in a way, just as we see and meet each other. Similarly, God embraces his devotees wholeheartedly. Ask sincerely for him. He is always near at all times. The moment our senses, body and heart are purified, God, the compassionate one, reveals himself, removing the veil of illusion. Fear not that in this world, if you lack God's refuge, you will surely get trapped in one way or another.